Maria, and today I'm going to give you some handy keyboard shortcuts for Gmail, my favorite. Like most of us, you probably waste minutes each week just navigating your mailbox, whether you're hunting for old files, formatting emails, or double checking that you aren't about to CC the whole office for your weekend plans. Say goodbye to all of that. These Gmail keyboard shortcuts will reduce your daily workload and free you up to complete more productive tasks. We'll start by explaining how to enable keyboard shortcuts in Gmail and then cover 48 handy Gmail shortcuts. But before we get too far, I want to let you know that there will be links to more resources in the video's description. And remember, subscribe and ring that bell to get notifications for future helpful content. Ready? Let's get started. You'll need to turn on Gmail keyboard shortcuts manually before you can use them. Thankfully, it's a pretty straightforward process. You just need to follow these 6 steps. Go to Gmail, click the settings icon. Click See All Settings. Scroll to the Keyboard Shortcuts section. Turn Keyboard Shortcuts on by selecting the radio button. Then click Save at the bottom of the page. If you have multiple Gmail accounts, you'll need to follow these steps for each account. Once you've turned on your Gmail shortcut keys, you'll need to learn how to use them. Let's explore that next. Google will show you a complete list of your Gmail keyboard shortcuts through the Shortcuts menu. Once shortcuts are enabled, you can bring up the Shortcuts menu by holding Shift plus ? In Gmail. The Keyboard Shortcuts pop-up allows you to choose whether you want to enable or disable groups of shortcuts, as you can see here. If you want to expand your shortcuts beyond Gmail's default ones, you can also create custom shortcuts. To do this, you'll need to turn on custom shortcuts by following these instructions. Go to Gmail and click Settings, then click Advanced. Click Enable next to Custom Keyboard Shortcuts, and then press Save Changes. If you followed the steps I've already laid out, your keyboard shortcuts should be working. However, people occasionally encounter some hiccups along the way. Here are 3 common ones and their solutions. Your shortcuts didn't turn on properly. To fix this, try turning your keyboard shortcuts off and on again. Your web browser is out of date. To fix this, update your web browser, restart your computer, and try again. Your extensions are stopping keyboard shortcuts from working. To fix this, disable all of your extensions and test your shortcuts. Then, turn on your extensions one by one to locate the problem extension. Now I'm going to take you through the best keyboard shortcuts that will help your productivity increase in Gmail. This shortcut will take all your selected emails and move them into your archives rather than deleting it. This nifty shortcut opens a new email on your screen, just like the plus compose button. This Gmail shortcut will take the emails you have currently selected and move them into your trash folder. The trash folder automatically deletes your emails after 30 days. This shortcut will select all the conversations on your current screen. It's helpful when you need to archive, delete, or star large quantities of emails quickly. When you use this shortcut while viewing an email, it'll start a response email that replies to everyone who received the original email, not just the sender. This shortcut doesn't include people who are CC'd or BCC'd in the email. In a similar vein to the previous shortcut, this one opens a response email. However, it will only directly reply to the person who sent you the original message. This combo is the 3rd reply shortcut. This keyboard shortcut will open a response email in a separate tab. This shortcut takes any text that you've highlighted and italicizes it. This shortcut takes any text that you've highlighted and makes it bold. This Gmail shortcut will underline any text you highlight. This shortcut will strike through any text you've selected. This shortcut will open the My Tasks tab from Google Tasks on the left-hand side of your screen. You can add new to-do tasks from this tab, tick off tasks, or edit your current tasks. This keyboard shortcut will add the conversation you are viewing as a new task in Google Task. The shortcut only works when you've clicked on an email. When you add a conversation to Google Tasks, it looks like this. When you use this shortcut, it'll automatically send the email or the reply you're currently working on. If you accidentally use this shortcut, you can hit the undo button within a few seconds to stop the email from sending, provided you've enabled undo send in your settings. This shortcut will bring up the Edit Link widget. From this widget, you can type text to display and insert a URL from a web or email address. You can see the widget here. This shortcut will add the CC bar into the email you're currently working on. From here, you can type people's addresses to add them as CCs. This shortcut only works when you have an email open. This Gmail shortcut adds the BCC bar into the email you're currently writing. You can add BCCs by typing their addresses. Again, this shortcut only works when you are drafting an email. This shortcut will add a numbered list to any vertical lines of text that you've selected. It looks like this. Like the Add a Numbered List shortcut, this one adds a bulleted list to selected text. It looks like this. This shortcut will increase the size of any text you've highlighted where possible. Gmail has 4 basic text sizes: small, normal, large, and huge. This command won't work if you've already set your font size to huge. Like the increase text size shortcut, this one decreases the size of any text you've already highlighted. Again, this will only work if there's a text size smaller than your current size. Undo is always a useful shortcut to have at your disposal. It undoes the last action you took where possible. For example, if you accidentally moved an email to the trash, this shortcut will restore it to your Gmail inbox. Redo is the opposite of undo. When you use this shortcut, it redoes the last action you took where possible. This Gmail shortcut will take any text that you've highlighted and turn it into a quote. It looks like this in an email. When you use this shortcut while writing an email, Gmail will list spelling corrections for your text. This shortcut will remove all formatting from the text you've highlighted, leaving just the plain text behind. This shortcut decreases the indentation of your text, moving it to the left across the screen where possible. In a similar vein to the previous shortcut, this one increases the indentation of your text. When you increase text indentation, your text moves right across the screen. This Gmail shortcut will change the alignment of any highlighted text to the center of the screen, moving the highlighted chunk into the middle from the default left alignment. This shortcut will also change the alignment of any highlighted text, but it'll change it to the right. Using this will align all highlighted text to the right. This shortcut changes the alignment of any highlighted text back to the left-hand side of the screen. As this is the default alignment, this shortcut only works on text aligned to the center or right-hand side of the screen. This shortcut will mark all selected emails as important. When you use it, Gmail will display a notification that says "Conversation marked as important." Gmail will remove the important label from an email you marked as important when you use this shortcut. You must select an email first for this shortcut to work. When you use this shortcut, it'll mark any selected emails as read. Using this shortcut will remove the highlighting Gmail places on unread emails. Of course, this shortcut only works on unread emails. When you use this shortcut, it'll mark any read emails you've selected as unread. This shortcut will highlight the email in your mailbox, regardless of whether you have previously opened it. This shortcut expands emails with multiple responses. When you use it, it'll open all previous email replies vertically, from least recent to most recent. It only works when you're viewing an open email. In a similar vein, this Gmail shortcut collapses emails after you've expanded them. Gmail will show the most recent response in an email on your screen when you use this shortcut. This shortcut opens the email forwarding screen in your current window. You simply need to type in your recipient's address and type Shift plus Enter to forward the email. This shortcut opens the option to forward an email in a new window. Using this shortcut is particularly useful if you prefer to read all of your emails in one go before responding. This shortcut will report the emails you've selected as spam. Gmail automatically sends any email reported as spam to the spam folder. This navigation shortcut is excellent for moving around your mailbox quickly. When you use it, it'll take you straight to your sent messages folder. This folder includes every email you've replied to, forwarded, or sent. Like the Open Sent Messages folder shortcut, this Gmail shortcut takes you to your Drafts folder. Gmail automatically stores all emails that you've started but haven't yet sent in your Drafts folder. This shortcut removes all unstarred conversations from your screen temporarily. It will work in your sent folder and your inbox. If you want to undo this action, simply press Undo or Ctrl-Alt-Z. This shortcut is handy for anyone who receives constant updates on an email chain. Gmail will mute the email you've selected when using this shortcut, meaning you'll still receive updates and responses to the email, but you won't receive notifications. This shortcut opens up the search bar at the top of your mailbox. To use it, simply type a keyword like Tom and press Enter to view all emails with the keyword Tom. This shortcut changes the style of any highlighted font to the next font in Gmail's list. Gmail includes 11 default fonts. This Gmail shortcut changes the style of any highlighted font to the previous font in Gmail's list. This shortcut brings up Gmail's keyboard shortcuts menu. For a quick reference list of all the Gmail keyboard shortcuts we've covered in this video, check out our cheat sheet in the resources below. What's your favorite Gmail keyboard shortcut? Share it with us in the comments below. Kinsta's WordPress hosting can speed up your site by up to 200%, and you'll get 24/7 support from our expert WordPress engineers. Let us show you the Kinsta difference. Try a free demo of our My Kinsta dashboard at demo.kinsta.com. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for more tutorials, explainers, and helpful content like this.